In today's video, the king is back.
He's back! Y'all must have forgot!
He's back!
Francis is fucking back,
He's
Jay!
back!
He's back!
Go!
Ferrera, and it's got to be stopped, and he's out. He's unconscious. He's out cold. Referee, what the f are you waiting for?
Oh! Oh! Ah! Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Let's go. Let's go, Big Frank. Let's go.
Francis Ngannou has once again shown the world why he's a legend in combat sports. This fight was about more than just winning. It felt like a story straight out of a Hollywood movie. Plus, the reaction of the MMA community, who came up with a new nickname, Francis Ngannou, and is the biggest fight in MMA history against Jon Jones on the horizon. But I have one small request. Please like the video and subscribe to help us reach 80,000 subscribers. I'd be incredibly grateful. Title fight against Ferrera. For fans and analysts alike, the question lingered. Could he truly come back strong after the brutal knockout loss he suffered against Anthony Joshua in March 2024? The odds were against him. Statistics show that most fighters are never the same after a hard knockout, especially one as devastating as Francis's. And yet, against all odds, he came back stronger than ever to face the dangerous Ferrera. Stepping in to face a dangerous and hungry opponent like Ferrera was no small task. Brazilian is known for his aggressive style and his ability to finish fights, making him a formidable threat for anyone standing across from him. And yet Francis approached the challenge with the same ferocity and focus that made him a champion. From the opening bell, it was clear that Cameroonian was not here to waste time. He stormed forward with sharp low kicks, trying to chip away at Ferrera's base. Ferrera, for his part, stayed active and looked to counter Ngannou's advances with his own strikes. However, Francis knew better than to let the fight stay in Ferrera's comfort zone and quickly made the right decision. He took the fight to the ground. From that point on, the fight took on a more grinding and gritty character. Ferrera, showing his jiu-jitsu skills, attempted to snare Francis in a triangle choke, but the Cameroonian predator, with his raw power and technique, escaped the submission attempt with relative ease. From there, it was a downhill ride for Ferrera. Francis dragged him back to the canvas, where he unleashed a brutal barrage of strikes. With every punch, it became increasingly clear that the referee had no choice but to step in and stop the fight. When he had no more chances left, he continued to try to get back on his feet. Imagine how strong-willed Ferrera is. He didn't tap out. For that, he deserves great respect and a big thumbs up from all of us.
What do they say now about him? The lineal heavyweight champion of the world. The baddest man on the planet. What do they say now about him, Jay? Mother effer on the planet. That's the real BMF champion. That guy right there. I don't want to hear it from anyone else. The lineal MMA heavyweight champion of the world, the baddest motherfucker in the world is that man.
The scene after the fight was as emotional as it gets in sports. Francis, often viewed as an indestructible force of nature, could not hold back his tears. This was more than just another win. It was a deeply personal triumph.
I don't know. I can just think about anything that my son could be, I only take this fight because of him. I wanted to fight for him. But that... And I'm done. So I don't know. I hope they can remember his name, because without Kobe, we wouldn't be here tonight. I wouldn't have fight.
Now, after a performance like this, the question on everyone's mind is simple. Who's next for Francis?
The question is, what's next? Who is there next? There's nobody in the PFL's heavyweight division.
However, what excites fans the most is the potential of a long-awaited super fight with Jon Jones. A clash between Francis and Jones has been the subject of debate and hype for years, ever since both were part of the UFC. However, a deal was never struck, and the matchup slipped away, much to the dismay of fans. But with Francis now in the PFL and Jones nearing the twilight of his career, the window for this epic showdown is reopening. Jon Jones reacts to Francis's victory. What an amazing job Francis did tonight, displayed a complete MMA game. Great kicks, great takedowns. It feels good to see him shine. Wow, congratulations, champ. I see you. Wrote Jones on X.
But when you watch Francis, what he did tonight, he does to all those guys that he fought before, if he didn't do it in more impressive fashion. So I can't say that he isn't one of the best heavyweights in the world. Because what did we see that showed slippage? What did we see that told us that Francis Ngannou isn't the guy he was when he left in 2022 when he was the UFC heavyweight champion? For my money, Aspinall, Francis, Jones, those guys all live in a bubble. I don't think that you could separate one from the other because he has not been competing in mixed martial arts. I think tonight, Francis cemented himself still as one of the greatest heavyweights in the world, if not the best heavyweight fighter in the world right now.
It seems that at the moment in mixed martial arts, this is all. But in pro boxing, there are way more options, each one more exciting than the last. The big one is a rematch with Tyson Fury. Francis, of course, has good memories of that first fight against the Gypsy King, mainly because he did great against one of the best boxers in the world, even knocked Fury down. So that fight was a big win for him, and a second fight could be even more exciting and a bigger hit. But why not? While he's still got the strength, why not make some money? Even if he loses, a rematch with Tyson Fury will earn him tens of millions of dollars. And speaking of losing, Conor McGregor took a hit today, losing $500,000. He bet on Ferrera to win by knockout, which could have earned him $1.7 million. He probably thought the Cameroonian would be an easy target for the Brazilian, costing him $500,000. The rich get richer, I'll get that back, wrote Conor on X.
The Mag is back with his winning bets of 100% winning ratio on these bets, right? Ngannou's losing by KO tonight, 12-5. The Brazilian is to knock him out. I'm putting $500,000 on it, and I'm going to win back 1.7 million. That's it. It's a ruthless business, and I'm a ruthless man.
Just a few hours before the fight, he tweeted that he was tired of the heavy-handed styles in MMA, saying it's become the norm these days, and the product suffers because of it. He added that MMA is better than what it has become recently.
Nah, here. The phone isn't doing this justice, folks, yeah? Get out and have a look at that moon quick. Is it... The moon is on the bleeding low level. It's like the moon... Surely the moon's going to go up. Look at the thing. Have a look at that moon, folks. Quick. Out your window if you can. That is the maddest... It's like the sphere. It's like I'm looking at the sphere, yeah? What? What the fuck? Nah. What is with these phones, man? Look at that moon quick, everyone, yeah? And tell us, is it going up? It's actually going up. That's usually the moon's up there, like. It's down there. It's at my eye level. And it's huge. And it's going up. Yeah, look at that moon. Can you see that? That's rising up now, look. Oh my God, it's the sphere. The sphere's outside, folks, yeah?
And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. We're so close to reaching 80,000 subscribers, and we're incredibly grateful for your support.